Hello, Gremlins. Yes, the lighting's a little weird. The light in my office hasn't warmed up, but we're gonna start right here because I need to go. So, welcome to Vamp-uary. This was a kind of random idea. I really wanted to read this specific book that I got for Christmas. The Tiffany Smith Once Bitten, Twice Dead Draculaura book. This sounds so good, but I'm not going to tell you about it just yet because once I got this book for Christmas, this is new, I went on a little bit of a deep dive to see if there were other Monster High books, and apparently ages ago someone named Lissy Harrison, who apparently did the Click books, which I did not read. I think they were supposed to be like Pretty Little Liars, but for possibly a younger reading audience, but I'm not 100% sure of that. If you read them, please let me know because I'm curious. I'm not going to read them, but I'm just kind of curious. She was given the ability to write a four book series for Monster High. The first book is just called Monster High, and on the back it says Fitting In Is Out. And in this one we follow someone named Melody, and then we follow Frankie, aka Frankie Stein, as they're both adjusting to a new school in Salem, Oregon. I'll get more into that in a little bit. That's the first one we're reading. Then the next book is The Ghoul Next Door, which focuses on Cleo Denial. Then Where There's a Wolf, There's a Way, which is Claudine Wolf. And then the final one is Back and Deader Than Ever and focuses on Draculaura, but for some bizarre reason they've named her Lala. Like, she goes by Lala and I don't understand. So for this vlog, I'll be reading those 5 books. I'm going to start with the older series by Harrison and then read the newer one at the end. So I'm wearing my Monster High alumni jacket from Hot Topic. I got this forever ago. I've had this for ages. I don't even think they sell it anymore. Now the lighting's going to be weird because I walked away. My hair is doing its own goofy thing. But I need to go to the library because I need to return all of my Jess Mariano books, so I gotta grab those, then we are headed out the door. But I'm wearing this for now. I probably won't have this on for a hunk of today or this weekend even, Gremlins, because it's cold. But I wanted to wear it to open the clip. I'm gonna wear it a few other times just to like show it off. I'm also gonna do a Draculaura inspired look that I've done before, where I wore this jacket and had my fake vamp teeth in, and I wore a very purple and pink wig. So for the thumbnail and for later in the video, I'm going to put on that outfit, but I haven't got to Draculaura yet. And yes, we are calling this Vamp-uary even though Draculaura is not in every book, because I know she's in every book even if she's not the main character, because that's how Monster High books work. But or I would hope so, because it's how the series worked. But I just wanted to read these, and then like I picked this idea because of Draculaura, and then later in the month I'm going to read the entire Vampire Academy series because I only ever read the first book, and I had a very visceral reaction to the ending and never read any more. So that's the plan for this month. But Gremlins, get ready for the nostalgic Monster High vibes, even though I think we're gonna wind up watching a lot of the newer stuff because I can't find any of the old movies yet. So I have the web series saved on YouTube because there's a big playlist someone made, and then I do want to watch the newer series because it looks really cute. And I've watched a couple episodes and they were very sweet. It reminded me a little bit of My Little Pony. The newer one, the like Friendship is Magic one, which I really liked. I have a Twilight Sparkle plush somewhere in our closet. And then yeah, so that's the plan. Get ready to enjoy some nostalgic Monster High vibes with me. We'll be starting with Monster High, focused on Melody, who I think is a human, and Frankie Stein, who's only been alive for 15 days. All right. I will talk to you later, Gremlins, when I have a book update. Though I might take you to the library with me. So just be ready for some random fun, Gremlins. Hello, I'm gonna be squinting. It's really sunny. But I just dropped books off at the library. I picked up a book that I'm not gonna read just yet. I think my wife may have moved the car, possibly. Oh, it's so sunny. Oh my gosh. But I wanted to show you the front of the library. So that's why I'm attempting to see, even though it's so sunny and so snowy. But yeah, I think she did. Is that us? This is the front of the library. Got cute little designs. Maybe she didn't. I have to find my wife. It was really hard to park. But library. See, this is the front. It looks very cute. And the snow is completely uninterrupted because they closed the front entrance to the public in the winter because it's not safe. Oh, she did. She's over here, I think. But yeah, so we have 2 lions. There are fountains, but they're not working. They haven't been working for a while. And then it looks like they have a book club thing, but they haven't updated this since the fall. But yeah, I thought I'd show you my very fancy library. All right, I'll talk to you later, Gremlin. Hello, my hair is still doing crazy things. Also, any lighting issues, just please ignore, because I did that really quick intro clip and the lighting was bad. I then couldn't really see outside when I was showing you the library, and now the lighting's a little weird. Do you need me to open your potato? Okay. We got breakfast technically, and then also lunch, but we haven't eaten breakfast. So Krista wanted to try the Sabrina Carpenter, not because she's a big Sabrina Carpenter fan, but she wanted to try the brown sugar shaken espresso at Dunkin'. Have you tried it yet? I liked it, but Krista is the real test of whether it's good because she really likes brown sugar stuff.
Good.
Good. Okay. Oh, sorry. I keep trying to make my hair look less funny because I had to wear it in a bun all day and it was wet yesterday and it just now is a thing. But we have Wendy's and Dunkin'. And also, I have not researched. I'm really hoping Wendy's and Dunkin' haven't done something to completely disappoint me in their business models at this point. I feel like every business is slowly disappointing me.
Well, the businesses don't have much of a choice if they want to.
I know, but it's still upsetting.
The presidency.
Yeah.
Blame the president.
Yeah, but I wanted to show you the donuts. So they are Valentine's donuts. I'm gonna try and pick them up without making a huge mess, which is a little difficult to do in this coat because it's mostly white, if you can't tell. So let's try. Hand in bag. All right, this is donut number 1. This is supposed to be like a Boston cream, but with strawberry frosting. And this is donut 2, which is brownie batter with chocolate frosting. So we'll try those in a little bit, but they're very cute. But I'm gonna eat my salad and drink my coffee and then eat a donut. So yeah, I will update you on stuff later. Krista is going to a hockey game with her dad. She's very jazzed. And I'll be home, so I'll probably read that book because it's not gonna take me very long while she's at the game. I'll probably have to do dishes, hang out with the dogs, all the stuff I have to do. But I'm gonna try and read a hunk of that book at least. So I'll talk to you later when I have book updates for you. I won't be in this jacket though. I'll be wearing my Harley Quinn long sleeve because that's what's under this. I'm not gonna keep wearing this inside. But I'll talk to you later, Gremlins. Although I'm back with my hair. This looks slightly less insane, maybe? I don't know.
It does. It looks much less insane.
Last night it was like bizarre because it was in the bun and I took it out for bed and it was like all stuck to the side of my head. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna cough a little because I ate and the coffee has dairy in it. But I'm gonna try the brownie batter donut. Krista is taking the Boston cream one to her mom because she's going to her folks' house before the hockey game and her mom doesn't feel well, so she's gonna give her the Boston cream donut because those are her mom's favorite and it's cute and heart-shaped and her mom will like it. So I'm gonna try the brownie batter one and let's see. It's all oozing out the side. So it's tasty. I like the brownie batter. It's really sugary though. But it's good.
Hi, G.
I just wanted to show you the donut. It's super cute. The brownie batter is good. And the oat milk, it's not oat milk, it's just shaken espresso, right?
I have lines today.
Her finger is less swollen. So if you're coming to this video first, which I guess is possible, Krista in December broke her left ring finger in such a way that she basically could not use her entire left hand for numerous weeks. She is supposed to 8. And her ring finger has not been not swollen. Like it's been consistently swollen since the surgery, all through her PT, all of that. But today when she woke up, she could see the lines on her knuckle, like all of her knuckles. So the swelling has gone down for the first time in many weeks. So she's doing physical therapy right now, or occupational. They call it occupational on paperwork, but it's technically physical. Like they're kind of the same thing, I guess.
I'm slowly torturing myself.
Yeah, she basically has to like really overdo movements with this finger to try and get it to move more. But she's doing that. I'm gonna finish this donut and then I gotta take trash downstairs and then we're gonna hang out for like 2 hours,
like
hour and a half. And then I'll take the dogs out. Yeah, I was gonna bring our oldest dog, Bruni, up here to hang out with me because he didn't get to hang out yesterday, but it turns out he had peed on a pillow numerous times. Because he has just decided, I am very sure it was a spite pee. I know that's what it is. He peed either because Parker came up here, that's probably what it was. He and Parker occasionally have turf wars, i.e. they both want to pee on everything, and Parker's been pretty good about it since the tried to pee on the Christmas tree incident. He had a diaper on, he didn't succeed. But yeah, but he peed on a pillow, which is now in the laundry. Like, it's being washed right now. So Bruni doesn't get to come up and do solo time with me. So I'll have to figure that out. I'm gonna do outs when Krista is about to leave, like has left, but it'll be too early for their dinner because they ate breakfast late. So I don't know what I'll do. I'll figure something out. You'll be in the loop because I'll be reading, possibly playing Monster High things on the television set. So yeah, I will talk to you later, Gremlins. I'm gonna finish this very good donut and my coffee. And I'll update you when I can about book things, Monster High things. I'm just very excited to be reading Monster High books. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. And it's your job to keep me from buying anything Monster High related during this vlog. You hear me, Gremlins? It's your job. If I look like I'm gonna buy something, you have to be like, Catherine, no! And maybe I'll hear you through the void. No! My wife will do it for you, Gremlins. All right, I will update you when I can. Bye for now, Gremlins. Hello from my very dark living room. So as a goofy fun fact in this house, there is no light in my living room. Like there's no light fixture. We put in, I don't think you can see them. Oh, maybe you can. Some like plug-in, I'm gonna be completely in the dark. Let's do this, there we go. Hi. We put in some like plug-in kind of sconce things, but they're by the couch and I don't really want to try and get them plugged in. So this room over here, so it's one big room really, but this is where we have our nook and a dog crate where Bruni is in shame. I already mentioned he peed on stuff, so he's in right now because I am irritated. We're cleaning things. The couch was cleaned this morning, so he's just in. He was out earlier, like he didn't have to be in all day. He was out. He hung out with everyone else while we were in errands. He was out while we ate lunch, and then I swapped him for his brother Parker, who was trying to eat hair off the floor, because Parker has to wear a diaper when he's out, especially if he smells other dog pee. He wants to pee on top of it. He is fixed. He just does this. So he's out. Let me pay attention to him. But what I was saying is there's no light in here. So it's really hard to film in here just because it's so dark. And there's like no way to put like a big light. And we're not gonna hardwire something into the ceiling because we're just not. They had a weird like votive like they had a dining room in here, which made no sense to me because the house isn't really designed to be a dining room, living room kind of space because of how this section is laid out. Don't. But they had literally just like votives. Like it was a chandelier that only held votives in here. There are two large windows, but we leave those covered and closed because if you don't, it's freezing in here. This one gets to be open when it's summer and we have an air conditioning unit in it. But again, very dark. We also have the TV on, but like this room, way better light. I normally film in there if I'm filming in the living room because it is so freaking dark in here. But I'm doing a surprise project. So I'm gonna turn you away from me. Please note, we're going to be watching Spring Baking Championship because Parker does not mind this show and he does mind some television shows. So this is our Christmas tree. The star has fallen. The branches are a hot mess because one of our cats, Binks, keeps climbing in it. So I am going to be doing some tree fixing. And you would think, Catherine, why aren't you putting your tree away? Krista really wanted to decorate it with like pink lights and a pink tree topper for Valentine's Day. And she noticed how beat up it is right now. And she was like, oh, never mind, let's not do it. And so while she was at the hockey game, I thought I would fix up the tree, which is gonna hurt my hands a little. I might go find gloves. Get it fixed up and then get the pink lights on and the pink tree topper. But it's gonna take me a bit. So I'm gonna hang out here with the dogs and do this. I'm not gonna do a time lapse or anything because it is so dark in here that that's not gonna be fun to watch, I don't think. So I'm just gonna work on this and I'll show you maybe when I get to a stopping spot. I would put on Monster High, but Parker will bark. So Parker barks at dogs on television and like animal sounds sometimes. And there's a lot in the Monster High television, like the cartoon show. This is so confusing to say. The cartoon show that's newer and also the like original web series thing. So I can't have that on. And then I tried to see if the movies were streaming and only the live action ones from like the 2020s are. And so I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. I might buy the Valentine's Day one to watch it. I haven't decided. But yeah, so I'm gonna put on Spring Baking Championship and I'm gonna work on this tree. I'm also gonna grab possibly a cup of coffee, I don't know. But I think I'm gonna try and track down some gloves. Like maybe not winter gloves, but like some kind of glove to protect my fingers because this tree is pokey. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that and I will update you when I can because I want to get this Valentine's up for her. Also, I want to protect these very cool lights. I totally can't remember the name of the place they're from, but Leanne says, had them in a video a bajillion years ago and they're from some shop in Texas and I tracked them down using the help of her comments. I was like, please, someone tell me where these lights are from. And some wonderful person was like, oh, they're from here. And so we've had them for a while, but the cats are like destroying them. They still work, I think. Actually, let's test that. Behold the tree. Let's see. Yeah, they're still working, which is good. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. Behold the lights. But I'm gonna work on this so I can fix these cat-sized holes that exist. Parker's like, the tree's on. He loves when the tree's on. So I think maybe they'd leave it alone if it was on more. I don't know. But I'm gonna turn it off for now, go find some gloves, and get to work with my Valentine's-ish surprise for my wife. So I will talk to you when I have something productive to show you, Gremlins. Bye for now. Are you ready for the big reveal? This actually did not take as long as I thought it would. It'll look better at night, and I am probably gonna turn some of it off, just because I'm not sure how good the batteries are in the Star. Because oddly, it's a battery-powered Star and not a plug-in Star. But get ready for the reveal. I'm actually gonna start with the mantle. So I'm gonna turn you. Yes, we're still watching Springtime Baking Jam. Oh, sorry. Hi, Chloe. You could be into bed. Chloe just laid down next to me. So these little gnome guys are, I think, a closeout deal from Christmas Tree Shop before we went out of business, but I found them. Krista loves gnomes, so I set them up. Then we used to get snow globes every time we went on a big trip. So some of these are big trip snow globes, some are not. Like the rainbow one is just because we saw it and thought we needed it because we're gay. Then I Heart Las Vegas is because we met in Las Vegas and we proposed to each other in Las Vegas. Then Disney World is where our first ever date was, which sounds wild, but Krista was invited on a birthday trip to Disney and she invited me along. So we got the snow globe to commemorate our first date. Then she made me this. This is us in front of the castle after we started dating. This was like a big gift for me. It has hearts in it, but I'm not gonna shake it because I have to pick it up and I'm not gonna pick it up right now. Then we have Ohio. That's where we got married and we did some dates in Ohio. Bolt Castle was a date trip that we did, and we've been a few times since. Then, well, not to Bolt Castle specifically, but like to the area. Then Washington, D.C. is where we got stuck after our wedding. Both trying to get to our wedding and coming back. We got stuck in D.C., so we had like a mini one-night honeymoon there. And then that is a New York City snow globe, but I think Krista had that one already because we each kind of had a New York snow globe that we'd either been gifted or picked up on our own. So I just put that one there, but it's kind of tilting, so I put it in the corner. Then this is the first photo we ever took together. My hair looks crazy. This is when we met in Vegas. We did not meet at Gordon Ramsay Burger, but there was fire in the sign and we thought it was cool. This is our trip to New York City we took. You can kind of see the tree reflected off this one. We weren't dating in this one yet, but we took a photo together with this M&M's Love like pride sign. And then we had it framed later. And then this is a wedding photo in like, it glitters, so it's like a little snow globe thing. So our faces are kind of cut off right now, but it is a wedding photo. And then are you ready for the big reveal? I'm gonna show you my bookcase. This is my bookcase. You can't see some stuff, but these are all queer books up here. There's more hidden over there. It's a series / author Krista really likes. More queer books, Disney books, Star Wars books, just FYI. But to the reveal, oh, it's Parker. Hi, Parker. Then tree. So again, this will all look better at night, but she had purchased the pink lights. So the pink lights are there. And then I got all those on. And then the star is like a battery powered multicolor thing. And I set it to pink and red. It was one of the default options. So that's what it's set on. But it has batteries in it that aren't new. So I'm a little worried about it being on consistently right now. So I may turn all of this off. Also, behind the TV, we have a light setup that I did a little while ago. I forget the brand, but they're on the back and I set them to like a purpley pink. So it is all set up. I'm gonna leave those on actually while, cause like this sometimes decides it doesn't want to change colors or turn off and on. So I'm keeping it on, but I think the tree stuff I'm gonna turn off just so it stays, it lights up. I'm gonna yell at this cat cause he's gonna climb in it. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. He literally climbed into the tree today in front of me. No, 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 no. And he knows he's not supposed to be in there, so I'm yelling at him now. But there you go. That is the tree. There's a spot that doesn't really have a ton of pink lights. I may have to move some up because I do see it's kind of a gap. Let's correct that while I have you here. I'll just lift that. There we go. It was a little hard to lay the lights, so a couple of them fell a tiny bit. There we go. I think that works. Yes. Parker's like, Mom said no. There we go. That works. Not really. I think we're good. Just adjust that a tiny bit. Alrighty, there we go. We have a Valentine's Day tree. So I'm gonna go, I need to do puppy out soon. I'm stalling a little bit, so I think I'm gonna watch the last bit of this episode. I don't have a book update for you yet. I've read like 2 chapters, but I'll talk to you about that later. But yes, this is the setup. And I'll talk to you about Monster High a little bit later, because I am gonna read more. But I have read the first 2 chapters, and it is very 2010s. Alrighty, Gremlins, I'm off to hang out with my pups. So, be back in a bit. Hello, you can probably still hear Spring Baking Championship going, but I decided I'm gonna make Krista brownies because she's wanted brownies and I haven't had time to make them. So it's just a box mix, it's this one, and then I need to add 1/4 cup water, 1/3 cup vegetable oil, and an egg, which I've done in my Minnie and Mickey, there's a Minnie on the side, it's very cute, thing. I use this because it has a spout. Then I have a cute little Ghosts and Bats like spoonula. So I'm just mixing all this together. I'm gonna pour it in this like orange pan that she got me. I think I broke up. Nope, there is the egg. But yeah, so she wanted brownies. And I thought if I made them now while they're baking, I will eat my dinner because I just took out the dogs and fed them. And I'm just doing like a snack dinner. So I'm gonna cut up some cheese. I got this like cheese that oddly is like Gilmore Girls themed kind of. So it's Hey There cheese. I got it during the Read Like Just Mariano vlog, which no one's really watching, and I kind of understand. I'm basically reading what looks like an AP English syllabus in it, but I found that Hey There cheese. Cool, oven is working. And Kirk has this like brand called Hey There in a couple episodes of, well, like 1 episode of the show where it's like soaps and shampoos and stuff like that. And so I saw it at the store and I was like, oh, I really want to try that. We haven't tried it yet, so I'm gonna do like a cheese, crackers, a little salami plate, and I think have some cider. So I'll show you that when I get to it. I'm not gonna show you me cutting it up because I'm a monster when I cut up cheese. So I'll show you my little setup when it's done. I'll still probably watch a little bit of Baking Champ while this is cooking, baking. And then this evening I might go upstairs for a little bit and read, possibly, just so I can have a different sound on. I haven't decided yet, because I want to, like, I kind of wanted to have Monster High on while I was reading, but then I couldn't really like pay attention to it, so I haven't really decided. But I do want to read more tonight. I want to get these brownies in, so I'm gonna do this. Oh, I can't give you a tiny update even though I don't have the book, and I'm not gonna put it up on the screen. Just know I'm reading the one that looks primarily like a Monster High cover. This is the Frankie Stein one, but it's split between Frankie Stein and someone named Melody. So Melody and her family are moving to Salem, Oregon because Melody has really horrible asthma and she kind of feels like the ugly duckling in her family. Her parents and her sister all seem like very Beverly Hills, very beautiful, and she always kind of had like an oddly shaped nose, she calls it. Like, she tries to describe it and I was like, okay, but she says like her nose is odd, her hair has never been like voluminous, it's just like black and straight. And she just feels like they took the wrong baby home, but she has a beautiful singing voice. But her asthma has gotten so bad that she can't really sing. And then her dad was like, oh, because he's like wanted to fix her nose, which I think is creepy. He's like, oh, there's this new rhinoplasty that will also help your asthma. Which, no, that would never be a thing, because that's just your nose and asthma is your lungs, but whatever. So he does this rhinoplasty. She says she has like a new, I forget what actress she compares it to, but she has like a new nose, but she's like, now everyone likes me because I'm pretty and I hate it. So she's dealing with that. And then Frankie, if you don't know, in the Monster High universe, Frankie is like a Frankenstein's monster style character. She's been created using what her father in this, Victor, says are the best parts that he designed himself, but she runs on electricity and doesn't have blood. So he's like, well, you're not normie. Her mom does call it normie school because they're going to wind up sending her to normie school, which is obviously where Melody is going. And she's going there because her parents can no longer homeschool her. They work at the university in like the anatomy and science departments. And they're like, we can't homeschool you anymore. Like, you have to go to school. So she's going to be going to that school, but he's like, it'll be difficult because you're green and you're a little different than everyone else. So I'm seeing how that goes. I am curious because I feel like maybe Melody winds up going to Monster High with Frankie, but I don't know. But that's how far I am. The writing is very 2010s, like teen drama. Like, there are so many references to like magazines and Justin Bieber and fashion and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I do remember Frankie being a bit boy crazy-ish and kind of like more interested in like understanding like fashion and people and boys in the original cartoon. This feels taken up a notch even, but like I do remember because she's so young in that she's only 15 days old, but technically supposed to be 15 years old. She just wants to know things. So it makes sense. But in this one, she's like, I've spent so much money on so many things, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my good Lord. So I think it's going to be an interesting time. But I am looking forward to reading more of this one. I'm curious to see how the stories evolve, especially because we get different characters. Like Cleo is next. So I don't know. I will fill you in more. It feels very 2010s. Like it feels very of its time in terms of the writing. So I'll fill you in when I have more. I'm gonna get these brownies in the oven so that they can bake, and then I'm gonna eat my food and I will show you my dinner gremlins because I am very intrigued about this cheese. So I will have you join me for dinner, dear gremlins, in just a moment. Okay, it's gonna be real loud because everyone is worked up, but this is my corgi teacup. We also got one for my mother-in-law because she actually has a corgi and she loves corgis. But this is technically a Bridgerton cup, and I got it because it was cute. It's the same design on both sides. It's my little plate. I have some salami. This is, hey there, with theramized Gouda with truffle? I don't know. And then these are Hawaiian club crackers. Like it says they're Hawaiian, like Hawaiian bread. And then I'm gonna have this honey pear cider. I'm gonna open that. I think it tastes like mead, which is why I like it so much, but you guys can have this. So we're gonna keep watching Spring Baking Championship while Krista's brownies bake. I'm gonna chill with the dogs, eat my food. I actually haven't tried the cheese. Should I try the cheese? I'll try the cheese. I actually broke a knife cutting this cheese. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. But it smells interesting. Like it smells really truffly. Oh, really truffly. Oh my. He's barking at a bone. Yeah. Seriously, dude. Oh, but yeah. It's good. Really, really truffly. So I may not be able to eat all the pieces I cut. But the knife I was cutting with. Parker, stop. There's nothing in your toy. No. There's a dog food thing that we put dog food in that's his. And Kira was like chewing on it. And he did not want her to have it. He doesn't do anything. He just barks really, 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 really loudly directly in a dog's face. So that's fun for everyone. But he was telling her that he didn't want her to have it. So he was just barking at her, which is fine. He's allowed to bark. But I was telling him that he has to stop because there's nothing in it for her to take. So everyone is fine. He just barks very loudly if he's like, no, don't do that. Which he is allowed to do. He's a dog. But cheese, very, very truffly. Oh, I got sidetracked. The knife. Again, I'm fine. So I had I thought it was a nice knife in the cheese, and I pushed on the handle to get it to go through, and the handle just popped off. And like the blade was just in the cheese, like completely in the cheese. Again, totally fine, didn't do anything to me, but the handle of the knife just popped off. So I threw everything away. I put it in the brownie box to protect everyone in case I'm being hit by a cat. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat this. Oh, I want to show you the cider though. So I'm gonna eat my food. Sorry, that was my hand. There's a cat right here. Also trying to eat my cheese. But this is the cider. Give you a little pour action with a cat, I guess. So I'm gonna drink this, watch some show, eat this stuff. Maybe not eat a ton of this cheese. Just Parker! He's telling the cat to leave my food alone, which is nice, but still very loud. But I'm gonna eat and he'll stop barking. But yeah, so I'm gonna go. And Parker will lay down. He also really wants this cheese, which I don't think I can give them because it's technically raw cheese, even though it's theramized. I'll probably give everyone like a cracker because I know that's safe. All right, Parker is gonna stop barking and he says, bye for now, gremlins. Mom's gonna eat her foods. Hello. Okay, Parker might bark because I paused the TV and he seems like very invested suddenly in the baking show. He was asleep. So Krista called me and she got me a t-shirt and a big cookie, which is very sweet. But she just informed me that she did not call me an idiot, but I am. I thought she'd be home by like 9 o'clock from the hockey game. And at best, she'll be home at 11. 11! Oh my God. I'm an idiot. She's like, yeah, I don't know why you were so cool with me going if I was gonna be gone forever. And I was like, I forgot you'd be gone this long. So yeah, my wife will be gone for far longer than I thought. She also picked up some candles for me, which is very nice. So someone she knows is like a candle maker, and at the end of the season she has leftover candles and she just wants to get rid of them, so she's giving me a bunch of free candles, which I'm really excited about because her candles are amazing. Her peppermint mocha was exceptional, and she had a coffee candle that smelled so good, so I'm like really excited that she gave me free candles. But I feel so bad because I didn't Her dad did invite her, but I didn't go because I was like, oh, it'll be too long for the dogs. Of course it will. Like, she's not coming home till almost midnight. Like, I'm such a dope. But I thought I would fill you in on Monster High because I only have 100 pages left. So I'm on cider number 2. So if I sound a little funny, I'm very sorry. But, oh, my cheese was, I already told you the cheese was okay. It was good with the salami. By itself, it's too truffly for me, which is weird to say. But the truffle gives it like a funny taste, kind of. I don't know. It was okay. I'm gonna cough. Sorry, one sec. Okay, will have to take my asthma meds soon. But let me prop you up kind of. Okay, so in this, I am gonna spoil these because I feel like they are interesting. And like current Monster High watchers, I don't know would be into them. I don't know. So in Monster High, they have established that there are these things called rads who are basically monsters living in human society. And they tried, at this point, they're just trying to blend in because they were more visible during the monster movie movement, like in the 30s. And then someone messed up and accidentally told them all to go to Salem, Oregon, where the witches were, because they didn't realize that was Salem, Massachusetts. And then they're like, also, there were no witches in Salem at that point, so we don't know why they even picked Salem. So they all live in Salem, Oregon on, is it Radford? I looked at this a couple times to try and remember. Hold on. It's pretty early on. Radcliffe Way. So all the monsters are supposed to live on Radcliffe Way, but Melody's family has moved there unknowingly and they're in like a cool log cabin. So we're meeting characters who are in the Monster High universe, but they're all going to like normal person school, which is so bizarre. So Cleo, Claudine, Draculaura, who's called Lala, and Laguna Blue, who's called Blue, are like the popular kids. They almost seem like mean girls in the setup that we're giving, which is so strange to me. They've just befriended Frankie, but no one has really befriended, well, someone has, a Becca, which is bizarre to me because in Twilight, and they've mentioned Twilight in this, Becca is totally Bella's friend. And so Melody met Becca, and Becca is friends with her. And then there's also a friend of Becca's who is secretly Ghoulia, and I'm like, oh my god, I freaking love Ghoulia. So Ghoulia has been introduced. A ton of rads or monsters have been introduced. I took a picture because I just think the rads thing is so cute. They identify as rads. And so, oh gosh, what did it mean? Hold on, let me pull up my photo so that I tell you exactly what rads means. It's like radical, blah, blah, blah. What is it? Regular attribute dodgers, which I think is adorable. So all of them are considered rads. And so in this, Draculaura is still a vampire, but she goes by Lala because Draculaura would like reveal her and she's not allowed to smile with her teeth because she has fangs. Then Blue is Laguna Blue, but she has to wear gloves to hide her fins and she moisturizes all the time. Claudine regularly gets waxed to hide the fact that she's a werewolf. And then Cleo just gets like a pamper package because she's a queen and she's a mummy and she makes a joke about Brendan Fraser movies, which I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. It is fun. It is just so freaking goofy. It's basically like if you took the Monster High characters and dropped them into like Gossip Girl. And they mention Gossip Girl a lot. We've also met some of the guys from Monster High. So we've gotten Deuce, Jackson, and Heath. Jackson is definitely the Jekyll and Hyde character who becomes DJ something. I think in the dolls he has a different name, but he turns into different people. And Melody, poor dear, has not figured this out because Melody conceivably is human, but I actually think Melody might be a rad who's been kind of forced to get plastic surgery by her parents. And so I'm so curious to see how that goes. But it's just very campy, very goofy, but they are very different than the characters from like the cartoons, the dolls even, because they're hiding in normal person society. So it's just different. They're all going to like a human school. There's no Monster High at this point. They all just happen to go to the school that is like 2 minutes from Radcliffe Way. So it's just weird to me that they're all at person school because it's kind of like Halloween Town High when all the kids from Halloween Town go to school in normal people world. And I'm just like, oh gosh, this is crazy. So I'm having a really fun time, but also it is very, very peak, like early 2000s, like just kind of cringy, kind of fun. I'm very excited about Ghoulia being introduced and all these other characters. Ghoulia got her own chapter is why I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. So I'm gonna finish it for sure, especially because my wife's not gonna be home for like forever. So I'm gonna finish this. I'll probably start the Cleo one. I feel like Cleo's not gonna be my favorite because she's like Regina George in this situation. In this, Cleo and Claudine hang out the most, and then Draculaura and Laguna hang out the most. And in the like original like cartoons that I remember, it was more like Claudine, Draculaura, Laguna, like they were all friends, and then Cleo was like the like sort of richy bougie chick who sometimes hung out with them, but maybe that's just me. Draculaura was always my favorite, so I'm like, maybe I just like fixated on Draculaura and I don't remember, but I loved her. I loved Claudine's character styles for the dolls though, so I remember thinking her dolls were super cute, but like I love a vampire, so there was no way I wasn't gonna love Draculaura. So I am curious to see how the rest of this goes. I don't know if the other books are dual perspective like this because we're getting Frankie and Melody, so I just don't know. But I'm curious to see how this ends. I will fill you in. Again, I will be spoiling these a touch just because they're older, and I feel like if you were searching out a not a vampire, but this is Vamp-uary. If you were searching for like a Monster High retelling, I don't think you would go for this now. There are actually books that are more inspired by the television show, the web series kind of thing, that exist, and I could have gotten them because I did see them come up when I was searching for Monster High. So these seem a bit like an outlier, like a way to make Monster High more mainstream almost. They're very interesting. They're so curious to me, but I'm gonna go. I will talk to you later, Gremlins, when I finish Monster High, which should be soon. And we're also gonna finish Spring Baking Championship because I'm just hanging out here watching it while I read. So I will talk to you in a bit because I'm definitely finishing this tonight and then starting the Cleo book. So until I finish this book, Gremlins, I guess just wait for me to be back. I love you. I will see you very soon, Gremlins. Again, I love you in a platonic sense, just FYI. Hello, same spot, same lighting, same book, but I have finished it. So the reason we were getting dual perspective is totally because of Jackson. So in the Monster High universe, there is a character who is a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde sort of figure, and it's Jackson, and then in this it's DJ Hyde, and that may be true. I don't really remember his character super solidly. I do remember he existed, just didn't remember his names. And in this, Melody is dating Jackson, but DJ Hyde is into Frankie, and so that's why we've been getting dual perspectives. But I got to the end, chaos happened at the Monster Mash dance, and that has resulted in now Salem, Oregon being very on monster alert. So Melody and Frankie are kind of teaming up because Melody was like, oh, I know what's going on, because she knows that Jackson is sort of two different people. Oh, shush. So they're kind of teaming up. I'm curious to see how this goes because they're all still going to a human school. So I am interested in the franchise, like in this series, but it's so odd to me that they're going to human school. Like it's such a mind trip because the movies, the book, like the movies, the web series, the new television show, the newer movies, like all these things, they always are going to a monster school. And so I'm like, this is so bizarre that they're at people school. So yeah, the next one is Cleo Denials, which is, they actually say the name of it, is The Ghoul Next Door. And in that one, I'm guessing this plot will continue because it's left on a, we have to get this video back from Becca because she has a video of Jackson turning into DJ Hyde, and that would prove there's a monster. And also, like, if Frankie gets found out, she's doomed because her head came off at the dance. So chaos is ensuing. So I'm really curious to see how the next one goes. Again, there are only 4 books in this. So the second one is Cleo, then Claudine, then Draculaura, and then the series ends. From what I can tell, there was some sort of like yearbook, but my library didn't have that. And then I'll be reading the newer book after that. That doesn't fit into the series, which should be very different from all of these, from what I can tell. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna start the Cleo one because Christelle will not be home for a number of hours still. So I'm gonna start that. I might get another snack. I won't really film that, but I'm gonna start the Cleo book. Won't really update you on that until I'm a ways enough in that I feel like I can. So you will get an update. Almost done with Spring Baking Championship. I think I have 2 minutes left and I just like paused it super fast. So I will update you, Gremlins, when I am farther into Ghoul Next Door, which is a fun title. I love goofy monster puns for the Monster High stuff. They're so fun. Yeah, but I'm gonna go for now. So talk to you in a bit, Gremlins, about Ghoul Next Door, possibly baking shows, depending on how I'm feeling. All right, we have moved on to additional snacks, which are the Everything Bagel Pringles, which confoundingly taste kind of like sour cream and onion to me. I did not anticipate them having like a cream cheese flavor, and they do. I just thought the cream cheese was on the image because it's like a bagel, but no. So I have started The Ghoul Next Door, and this takes place the day after the dance. So it literally is like next day to Monster High, the first book. So this one does focus primarily on Cleo, but we are getting Melody chapters and Frankie chapters. So there are still multiple POVs. I'm guessing they're gonna add POVs as it goes, or maybe it's always Melody and Frankie and then they add a POV. What I love about Monster High in general is they make the little skull specific to the character. So this is Cleo's skull. Sadly, Frankie's is just the skull with the pink bow, but all the rest of them are all specific to the character. The pink bow Monster High one is kind of, I feel like, the generic logo for the franchise. So this is set right after the dance, and so we're really just like picking right back up. All of the monster teens are going to Frankie's because they're really behind what she did. Like her going to the dance, her being very pro, like, let's be monsters at the Monster Mash. But all the parents are freaking out. There's a curfew. The humans or normies or non-rads are like freaking the heck out because they're monsters. So it does make sense. It's kind of a witch hunt kind of thing. Becca is, I knew that was gonna happen. I have had a little bit more cider and I have the burps, which is inconvenient. So I'm very sorry if I burp in the next couple of clips. So Becca really wants Melody to find Frankie and bring her like to the police, to her, because Brett is in the hospital acting delirious. They're saying he had a psychotic break or some kind of psychological break because Frankie's head fell off. And I'm like, the dude sounded drunk anyway. So like, do I really care about him? I don't care about him or Becca. I just care about my monsters and my girl Melody, who I kind of really wish is secretly a monster who went to the wrong family. Her sister is supporting her, which I love, because Melody's like, I want to help them. Like, they shouldn't be in hiding. Like, they should be able to be who they are. And I love that. I love that we have a human who is a normie, at least we think she's a normie at least, being like, I support monster rights. And I'm like, yes, I love it. So I do appreciate that. And her sister Candace was kind of like, oh, hey! Parker is very grouchy. I am so sorry. That's a very loud, yeah! He's grumbly, and once this episode of, we're watching Summer Baking Championship now, probably watch one more episode, and then Grumpy Pants over here is going to bed. I'm gonna bring the girl dogs upstairs and we're gonna watch Bob's while I read. He sometimes can watch Bob's, but sometimes the animation creeps him out. Some dogs apparently just don't like TV. He used to be fine, and sometimes he just doesn't, but I feel like that's most of the book. Candace is going to start helping Melody, which is cute. I appreciate positive sister moments. But yeah, we have just learned that the monsters are in danger, but Melody's like, I want to help them, even if I weren't dating Jackson. So I'm enjoying this so far. We got a cute snake named Hisette, who is silver. She's very cute. So yeah. But I don't know how much farther. I'm gonna try and read as much of this as I can tonight so that I can try and get through this series pretty quickly is my goal, because I really want to read the new one about Draculaura that has such a pretty cover. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna keep an eye on Mr. Grumblepants over here. He's tired. Normally he goes to bed by like 8:30 and he went to bed later than that yesterday and slept in, so he's a little grouchy because his sleep schedule's been interrupted. So he's fine. He's just barky. He barks a lot when he's grouchy, and I know this and I understand this, but I'm also like, bark, please stop barking. But I'm gonna go. I will update you when I can on Monster High, The Ghoul Next Door, Gremlins. Okay, new view. We're in the bedroom. I have two very sleepy Rottweilers. This is the Chloe. I can't really get her head. There you go. I think your head is way over there. She took Krista's spot because Krista isn't home. She does that anytime Krista goes to court or has to leave the house. Oh, goodness gracious, my eyeliner is doing a wild thing. It's fine. I need to take it off anyway. Also my voice is very hoarse right now because someone was leaving the house behind us and they unlocked their car and it was parked on the street, and Kira went absolutely nuts outside. She hates cars being parked on the road behind her house, and she would not get off the fence. And it's a metal fence and it is like 0 degrees outside. And I was really worried her feet were gonna get stuck because like her feet are wet from the snow. So I was like, oh my God. And I almost fell off the steps, like taking dogs before her. And I was like, oh my God, Oh my god. So I was just like yelling to try and get her attention. And so I'm very sure our neighbors think I'm a whack job because I was just like screaming. Because I was like, get down, get down, get down. Like super loud and like telling her to come to the porch. And oh, I sounded, I'm sure, like an absolute nut job. Anyway, I have finished Monster High, The Ghoul Next Door. Ow! Doing great. Really, really doing great. Just hit myself in the ear. And I hit myself in the ear that I have 2 cartilage piercings on. That was not pleasant in any way. So in this, Cleo is our third point of view, which I already mentioned, but it turns out that Brett, who is the normie that Frankie like made out with at the dance and then her head fell off, he still has a thing for her. And so he decides to do this like documentary called The Ghoul Next Door, but everyone's faces will be blurred out, but it's to show like rads are normal people. Like they're not scary, they're not gonna hurt you. Well, his girlfriend, well, ex-girlfriend, Becca, manages to get a hold of this and airs it, like gets it to the news station with everyone's faces unblurred. So everyone's identities have been revealed on local news. Like all of Salem, Oregon knows who everyone is, which is very bad. On top of that, there is a Teen Vogue photo shoot in the works that Cleo has set up because her dad met Anna Wintour on a flight. And so she set it up, and Draculaura, Laguna Blue, Claudine, and Cleo are supposed to be in it. But with the news thing happening, Claudine, Lala, and Blue don't show up. And what happens is Melody and her sister show up instead because they're like, how could you help her? How could you do this? Because Cleo does actually like agree to help Becca, but it's because she doesn't want this documentary to air at all. She's like, I wouldn't have wanted it to air unblurred. I didn't want it to air at all. So what happens is the 2 sisters wind up in the photo shoot, and then Melody starts singing, and then someone connected to Cleo was like, oh my goodness, you sound like Cleo's mother. And she's like, what? She's like, no, my mom's name is Glory. And she's like, this is her name. And the guy's like, oh, that's weird. And Cleo's like, yeah, she'd know who her mom was. And I'm like, oh my god, is Melody? Like, see, I'm hoping that Melody is a rad. I'm curious to know what she is because I feel like she's a siren. So I'm like, I just want to know. But this was fun. This was definitely like a direct sequel. And it feels like each of the books is just going to be like directly like the events the day before prompt the next book. So yeah, the next one is Claudine's, which should be fun because I like Claudine and I'm enjoying her in this series so far. So she is the next one. I'm a little sad that Laguna didn't get her own book because I'm wondering if it either got like canceled or maybe they didn't think Laguna, I don't know, because Laguna in the series itself I feel like is kind of a side character, but I like her in this a lot and they're giving her a lot of time where she's like, I talk to my parents in Australia all the time and I told them like they thought rads had a great community here but we don't. So it's just interesting that like Laguna didn't get a book, and the only thing I can think is maybe there was supposed to be a 5th book and it didn't happen. I don't know, but I am done with this one, so it's 2 books already knocked out. I did not think I would get through these this fast, so I am gonna go grab the Claudine book, though Chloe's asleep on me so I feel bad moving, so I'm probably gonna wait a little bit. I'm hoping Crystal will be home in like the next hour. I turned on all the lights downstairs so she would see them when she comes home. And I yelled at Bruni and told him he was not allowed to hit the tree with his tail. Because what happens is Bruni is the only dog that has a tail. We did not actively dock any of the dog's tails. They were docked by the person we got them from. We did not ask that to be done. And she was like, it's really hard to get tails docked. And I was like, then don't dock them. Like, it would have been fine. But they are docked. Bruni is our only dog with a tail. And he hits the freaking Christmas tree every single day. Numerous times a day. So I told him he's not allowed to hit it with his tail. Don't know if that's going to work. But yeah. So I finished this one. It was interesting to get Cleo's point of view. We learned about her house and her father. I don't know if they mentioned... Did they mention her sister at all? If it happened, it was like in passing. Because in... Let's see. Hold on. In the like comic-y thing, well, like the web series / movies, she normally has an older sister whose name is, I'm trying to see. Yeah, because her dad's name is Ramses. Just trying to see. Hold on. I don't see a mention of her sister. Guess not. If she is mentioned, she's not in this. Because she has a sister in the, like, doll series. Like, she has an older sister whose name I cannot remember for the life of me. And also Claudine has a younger sister in the dolls. And Claudine's younger sister is not in this because she mentions her brothers. And, like, Claude specifically gets mentioned, but Claudine does not mention Howleen, who is her younger sister in the dolls. And also in, like, the movies. I know Howleen shows up in a movie. But yeah, she only has brothers in this. So yeah, but I have finished this. So I'm gonna go. I will eventually go grab the Claudine one and get that started, because that means I only have 2 in this series left and then the newer one. And yeah, it would be very cool to get these done expediently, which was not the plan, but here we are. All right, I'm gonna go Gremlins. It is late. I am tired. I've had some cider. I've yelled at dogs for jumping on fences in the dark while it's snowy and cold. And I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna check in with you tomorrow. So yeah, talk to you sometime tomorrow, Gremlins. Good morning, Gremlins. As anticipated, here I am. It is after 10 o'clock, it's almost 11. But I did tell you I'd talk to you in the morning. So I didn't read anymore. Krista and I didn't watch anything. We just went to bed. She filled me in on, like, the game and how the night went, but went to bed. She brought me back a giant pub cookie. These, like, huge chocolate chip cookies, and half of her pub cookie. I served her the brownies this morning. She got to see the tree. The tiny downside is the star. The batteries died, which, dang it. And I tried them this morning and they're totally dead, and I can't find any other AA's. So we're either going out. If we're not, I might see if I can steal some from something else. Possibly a newer thing. I stole them from an ancient Halloween sign that we, like, haven't used in forever. So I might have some newer ones floating around. Hi, bud. So yeah, I just made Krista coffee. I am making a microwavable, I don't know what brand it is, but it's this, like, cheesy potato casserole with cornflakes on top. Do not remember the name. It's probably Bird's Eye or something, like one of the vegetable brands. I know it's a vegetable brand. That's all I can tell you. I put on my very cozy Yes to All Love sweatshirt. So I wanted something comfy that I could just lounge in, and I have on really thick socks because my feet were freezing. So yeah, no book updates, but I wanted to show you my coffee for today. So first, the mug. I'm going to be using my vampire blood mug. I literally used to use this every single day for work, every day. It was a $5 mug from Big Lots, like, so cheap. But I have 2 of these too. But I used to use these all the time. And then Krista got me the Gilmore Girls mug, the, like, Luke Steiner one, and I've been using that since I got it. And then, like, during the holidays I try and mix it up. So I'm gonna use this because we're in Vamp-uary. So that's the mug for today. And then the coffee for today I just opened because I thought it would go weird with Krista's creamer. She got this random White Lotus creamer. It smells really good, but it's for Thai iced coffee. And the scent of it, I feel like, would not go well with the flavor profile in this. So this is Mickey and Minnie Be Mine Brew from Joffrey's. And it's a chocolate and coconut cream. It smelled really good, the coffee. So I'm curious to see if I like it. I have a ton of Joffrey's coffee. So they are the, like, Disney coffee people. I get a lot of them at TJ Maxx, and Krista got me a bunch from, like, Joffrey's directly a while ago. Though those are all, like, Halloween ones. So she got me the Hocus Pocus one, and oh gosh, there's another one. Hocus Pocus. Oh, and the Villain. She got me some Villain ones because it was, like, their Halloween set. She also got me the Tiana one, which is really good. It tastes like beignets. It's wonderful. Cinderella one. I have some other random ones, like a couple of Ursula ones that smell really good because you can, like, smell the coffee, but I haven't tried them yet. So we're doing this one because it's, like, the romancy Valentine one. And once I finish this, we'll see what I go to. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I'll get through this entire month. Sometimes I knock out a ton of coffee depending on how cold I am, how tired I am in a month. So we shall see, but it smells good. So I'm gonna get this started. You can come with me. Oh, there's, like, There we go. Sometimes there's like soap suds on my mugs that I was not good at rinsing off, and this has been in the sink for like in the cabinet for a little bit, and I was just like, oh, there's soap suds on you. So let's go make coffee. You're just gonna follow me. Cause I also want to show you the that was a weird angle, sorry. Ta-da! Coffee. We'll do 12 and 8. So this holds like 20 ounces of coffee, which is why I'm using it. It's a little stained. It's been used so many times that like it's coffee stained permanently at this point. But yeah, so there you go, making coffee. I'll show you the hash brown casserole thing when we get to it, because I'm gonna run this up because it needed to microwave for 15 minutes. Oh, but only like a minute left. So I'll show you that once I get it out of the microwave. My coffee machine's making a lot of noise, but this very definitely reminds me of my TV dinner childhood. My parents would go to bowling every Monday night, and at a certain point we just did TV dinners when they were gone, and sometimes we did like the big kind where it was like 6 Salisbury steaks and you like took them out and then you like heated up potatoes or something. That's what this is reminding me of. So it smells good. It looks so odd. But that's it. This is the bowl I'm gonna use. It says for a beautiful breakfast. It has a matching cup that I like never use. I think it says like Screamin' Sugar, something like that. It's somewhere around here. Don't know where. All right, I'm gonna let this cool a tiny bit and then run this upstairs. We're gonna have breakfast and I will talk to you in a bit, Gremlins. And I'm not sure what we're doing today. We may just be chilling, like in the house. I don't know if we're running errands or not. We shall see. But yes, talk to you later, Gremlins. Hello. I'm standing at kind of an awkward angle in my kitchen. I just finished Gavin's recent Embosser toss, and now I'm on Spicy Cat's recent vlog. I have not played any of it. It just like started and I paused it. I am making pizza, but I'm making a frozen Pizzeria Uno pizza. It's like pepperoni, but if you don't know what Pizzeria Uno is, they do like Chicago style pizza. So like there's no cheese on top, but there's like cheese in it kind of. But Krista always wants extra cheese on top just to make it more pizza-y. So I have cheese out to put on top of it when we get to like the 10-minute mark. But it's baking away. I did dishes. The potato casserole was good. We ate it a little earlier and just watched some like random YouTube. And then Krista took a little bit of a nap because she did physical therapy on her hand and it really wore her out. So she took a nap, Chloe and Gira took a nap. I was like kind of awake, sort of watching a video about the Disney Treasure because I wanted to see the Haunted Mansion parlor, which is the bar. I just wanted to see what it looked like because it sounded really cool. So yeah, so I'm just waiting for the pizza to finish. But since I was down here, I started reading a little bit more. I read a teeny bit of this morning. I'm about 60 pages in, I think. So this one, Where There's a Wolf, There's a Way, is technically Claudine's book, but like the Cleo book, I'm gonna put this down so I can move my hand. It just means, oh my gosh, my camera is dying. It just means Claudine gets some chapters, Frankie gets some chapters, Melody gets some chapters, Billy has gotten a chapter. It's about the fallout of the Ghoul Next Door documentary so far. The wolves are hiding. They did mention Helene, but very casually, and I don't think she's around, which is super weird. And then Where There's a Wolf, There's a Way is actually Claudine's like DIY channel because her dad is a contractor, but I'm gonna go because my battery is dying. I'm liking it so far. Claudine is getting some time. We learned some more about Lala and her Dracula parents. He does have 3 brides. It was wild. Okay, I'm gonna go because my camera is dying and I need to charge the battery. I will update you when I finish the book, I think. Bye for now, Gremlins. Hello, I'm very close to camera. Behold my very cute Chucky sweatshirt. I gotta talk fast because today is a busy day. It is literally right before work. So I just want to show you my very cozy Chucky sweatshirt from Five Below. And I'm drinking my coffee out of this adorable Tiffany mug from Walmart. I got this months ago, like possibly end of December. They put out our stuff super early, but this is the Tiffany version. I also got the Chucky version that matches my sweatshirt that has his like stitches. That's my favorite version of Chucky. So that's the update on my outfit. I don't really have a book update. We're still dealing with the fallout of events that have previously happened. So the documentary came out and it's possible that Melody's mom is not her mom. We have Becca being absolute garbage. A lot of people are on the run. Frankie's family is like standing up for themselves and Billy is getting his own chapters and he's friends with Candace now, Melody's older sister. So it's very fun, but it's all like, really they're all very connected. Like they're within days of each other. So I can't really tell you too much because everyone's just sort of running around. Claudine is planning her, or had planned her 16th birthday party. So that's going on. And then, oh my gosh, just so many things. It's just like fun stuff, though I don't quite understand Claudine's family dynamic because I swear in one of the books they said she had 8 brothers and now they're like, oh, she has brothers and then like 2 sisters, but one sister maybe at military school. Like I can't tell what's going on and the sisters aren't present. So that's throwing me off a little. She has a ton of brothers. So I think maybe she has 8 siblings now. I don't know. That's throwing me off. But that's my update on the book. I will tell you when I'm done. Billy's chapters are very cute because the font like fades out. So here is what I wanted to show you. I'm gonna try and angle this. So the reason my outfit is kind of in theme is because, let's see, I'm gonna move you down. You're just gonna come here. Ta-da! It's because they actually did a Chucky and Tiffany set, and they just announced a new one that is Beetlejuice and Lydia, but it's from Beetlejuice, so it's a little different than the previous one because they've done it before. They do these like fancy ones. I'm gonna bring you back down so you can see this too. But this is the new one. That's them. I'm sure you can see a bunch of nonsense behind me. But that's the new one. So I just want to show that. I love their collector ones like this, but I don't have any. I actually have no Monster High dolls at all. That's why I was telling you, you have to tell me not to buy things. But I'm gonna go because I have to get ready like to do all the work things. But I want to show you those really fast and show off this very cozy sweatshirt. But I will update you. I'm gonna finish the book during lunch for sure. So I will update you on the end of this one, and then we'll be into Draculaura specific books for the rest of the vlog. So I will talk to you later, Gremlins. I hope your morning is off to a good start, or whatever time of day it is at this point in the vlog for you, but I will talk to you in a bit when I have book updates. Hello from the bedroom, which is not where I expected to be for this update. Krista is also here because she got done with PT early, actually. So she's home for lunch and she brought us Taco Bell. Taco Bell. And she has Taco Bell. And Goose would like my Taco Bell because there's cheese in here. So I have one of the Lux Cravings boxes, so lots of stuff, and Baja Blast. Don't judge the stuff on that table. But yeah, so I have that. But also, big update, I was able to finish this. So yeah, I finished it. They get to do a Sassy Sweet 16, well, Sassy 16, which was for Claudine. We get more of her siblings, Lala / Draculaura, maybe dating Claude now. We just got like a lot of stuff. Also, Melody does find out what she is, who her mom is, which is very fun. So it is good. But again, everything just like, this is a series where everything is happening like days after each other. Like, I am very sure the next book will pick off mere moments, if not just like less than 12 hours after this one. So this was fun. We did get to learn more about Claudine. She had a growth spurt, a number of growth spurts. So now she kind of is described a bit more like her doll looks. So next one is Draculaura's book, which is Back and Deader Than Ever. There's like an ad in here. Hold on. There it is. Yeah, Back and Deader Than Ever, which I have. Came out in spring of 2012. They also did an ad for the other books, and then I thought, so I couldn't get this, but there was going to be a Drop Dead Diary that I think is supposed to be like a yearbook, maybe, I'm not sure. And then there's also an ad in the back for, try not to hit a cat, for the Wii and Nintendo DS game, Ghoul Spirit, which is very fun. But I'm gonna eat my food. I just wanted to tell you that I was done. I'll be able to start the Draculaura ones, and so the rest of this vlog is all Draculaura themed. Woo! We're also running errands tonight, so I might bring you and see if Krista doesn't mind stopping in the doll aisle so I can get video of Monster High dolls that I will not be buying. Yes.
No.
I told her to say no, Catherine, and she just went, you could get one. We may be doomed. All right, I will talk to you later. This is such a cozy sweatshirt. I'm really enjoying it, but I need to eat. I'm so hungry. All right, I will talk to you later, Gremlins. Behold the soup. Ignore the dirty laundry. Well, actually, it's clean laundry. It's just not put away. Oh, hi, Goose. And a goose. But I totally forgot to show you this. It needs to focus. It's going to take it a sec. There we go. So in this, they mention, so that's Ghoulia, but they mention Abby Abominable and Spectra. And then Spectra shows up later with Billy, which is very fun. But the other thing that I was going to tell you, I'll bring it back to me really quick. I totally forgot. This entire, come on, focus up. There we go. This entire book involves so much Lady Gaga, like constantly. And at a certain point they say Little Monster, and Frankie's mom is like, you talked about monsters. And Frankie's like, oh my God, Mom, that's what she calls her fans, which was very cute. I had chip in my teeth. So we get a lot of Lady Gaga. There's a lot of Kesha. There's a lot of like music of the time that would have been popular mentioned in this, which is fun. I feel like there should be a playlist for those of us who remember those songs. But it was very fun. Also, FYI, I don't watch the Grammys, but apparently it was lovely. And Beyonce won for Best Country Album, which is great.
Hello.
Oh, Goose is over there. And then I the Lady Gaga thing reminded me because someone like reshared it. She did a very beautiful like pro-trans speech that was lovely that I watched a clip of. So it was very nice. So I thought I would bring that up because Lady Gaga and her little monsters are obviously supportive of trans and non-binary folks. So I thought I would mention it. But that's it. I'm done with this. Well, this update at least. I also have not had any of Monster High on while I worked because I've been too busy. Gosh dang it. So, yeah. But now officially we'll be going into the Draculaura stuff. So yeah, I will probably talk to you not until errand running, and I may not even be talking to you, Gremlins. I may just be showing you things. But there will be footage and updates at some point. Also, my Taco Bell was delicious. I will talk to you later, Gremlins. Ta-da! Oh, you can almost not hear the licensed music, but look, we have Monster High. Monster High. So much Monster High. Oh, look, there's a little cat here. Yes. And then these are, I think these are the newest ones, the festival. You can get a Heath who's on sale, but these are also on sale. And Krista actually said I could get Abby and Draculaura, and I might. So these like little
does it all come with it, or is this just something to trap
it's
them?
Like,
oh yeah, she's inside there.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't see her at first.
No, she's like hidden.
Yeah,
and
get
then
both of them. I'm a good way.
She bought me a ton of coffee today. There's the bus and a
There's something in
Go-mobile.
our coffin locker.
Yeah, what is this? One locker. Oh, it's like a stationery set. Yeah. Cute. And then these ones are like minis. Interesting. Right. Very cute. We shall see. I'm gonna look. It does say there's a lot of stuff. Good morning. Yes, I have my hair in a hair towel and I'm wearing this very cozy Ouija sweatshirt that I got on sale at Target after Halloween. So I've had this a little while. Not a new purchase. Just telling you. It's super comfy though. I really like it. But oh, and I have my very cool, so I used Tiffany yesterday and I'm using Chucky today. Behold, Chucky. I'm gonna take a sip. It is right before work. I can only have this on until like 10. So I'm trying to dry my hair as much as possible. So we got snow last night and I got up super early to go plow snow. And while I was shoveling snow, because the base of our driveway gets a ton of snow, I was shoveling it. This guy in his pickup truck came by and like cleared the driveway for me in the part that he could do, which was very nice of him. So that saved me a lot of time. I was able to do the sidewalk, the rest of the driveway, and then the car for Krista, though the car took me forever because I'm really bad at scraping ice. So she did get to work. She's all good. But that all got done, and then I was like, I need to shower because like it's a lot of movement and I was just very sweaty. So I took a shower, washed my hair, and I have a book update. So I'm not wildly far into Monster High 4, but I am okay. I'm on chapter 5. So there is a thing I forgot to tell you, and I can show you in this without like spoiling anything. So I don't remember this in the, oh, they actually did it in this one. So for books 2 and 3, it didn't have a chapter 13. It just said this unlucky chapter will not be spoken of, and they skipped it, which was very random. But book 1 didn't do that, and then apparently this one doesn't either because I just flipped to chapter 4 to chapter 13. So they randomly did that in 2 of them, and I just didn't tell you. But I'll pick this back up. So in this one so far, we are getting the POVs that I thought. So we get Draculaura, Frankie, and Melody. And in the storyline for this, we're actually a little ways after Claudine's party. And apparently Claudine's Sassy 16 kicked off this whole like we love monsters thing in Salem, Oregon. So everyone at their high school loves them. Everyone's like emulating them. It's very fun. They've had like a ton of stuff going on to like make sure everyone adapts to each other and can accept each other as they are. So it's very cute. Also the woman who's leading it, they're like, oh, she has horrible fashion sense. But she was apparently wearing a shirt that said love thy Gaber. And I was like, I would like that shirt. Can I have that, please? Which it just made me laugh. So everyone is very into being accepted and like it's all working very well for them. So at this point in the book, Melody hasn't been in it a ton, I think. Frankie has been in it like some. Their plots are still kind of tied. Like Melody got to sing at a bar that she got into with her sister. So Melody is singing again, which is a big deal. Frankie is still with Brett. So that's going on. We got a little bit of Billy because Billy and Frankie are friends and he's not like still crushing on her because he has Spectra. And then what was the last one? Oh, duh, Draculaura. So Draculaura's dad really wants her to be more involved in school because he's very like, you need to go to a a good college, you need to be a good leader, because he's like kind of the head of the monsters. It almost sounds like he lives on a yacht, but he's the one who was like, we must run, and everyone was like, okay, we run, and then some people, it's like a whole thing. So he wants her to be more involved, and he wanted her to do like some summer stuff, and she didn't want to do it. But because he like really wants her to like take a lead in all of this, she is trying to get the school picked up for this like shoe brand sponsorship. And she's like, oh, my boyfriend Claude and I would be like a perfect example, like all of this. So I'm very sure they get the shoe sponsorship. Like, there's no way they don't. There's already been a Teen Vogue modeling event. It's just gonna happen. But I am interested to see how this continues, because there is mention of her father wanting kind of like a different life for everyone, but not in a runaway from Salem kind of way that I can tell. So I am curious. I think maybe this will be like where Monster High itself gets born, but I'm not sure, because this is the last book in the series besides the diary I didn't get, which I think that's just supposed to be like a yearbook sort of thing. So I'm gonna try and finish that today. The day is a little goofy. Krista has court tonight. She is swinging by at a certain point to like just be, I don't know. I'm gonna try and finish this today is the goal, and then start the next Draculaura book, which is not in this series. It's the Once Bitten, Twice Dead. So I want to finish this today so I can move on to that one. Also, I did get stuff while we were out. So yes, I was trying not to. I really did. I think Krista was like, you should just get things if you want them. I'm not going to stop you. So I did get 2 things. You can probably guess what 2 things I got, but I'm going to open one of them when I finish this book as like a reward for finishing the book, and then I'll open the other one at the end of the video. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. There are 2 things. I will be unboxing them in the video. They are Monster High themed. They will be my first ever actual Monster High like collectibles, as opposed to my jacket, which is a jacket, and I wear it. I am going to wear that more in this video. I'll probably wear it tomorrow and like do my hair. Well, possibly do my hair. I'm debating if I want to wear the wig or just have my purple hair. I don't know yet. But yeah, so I gotta go because work's about to start. But I just wanted to check in, give you an update on books. I'm gonna finish this. The goal is to finish it and to update you when I finish it. So fingers crossed I get this done, and then I can start the next one later tonight. So I will talk to you later. Oh, I do have one more update. I've been watching, there's a playlist on YouTube of the original like web show that they used to have on the Monster High website, which I believe would have been changed at a certain point, but it's the original one where it's like animated, and it's been very cute. I've just had it on in the background while I'm doing stuff, and it's been super fun. I got to see Abby because I got to the point of like going through the original ones, so it's like playing them all in order, which would have taken someone a ton of time, but it did all of the original ones. They did summer break, and then we came back, and there are new ghouls at school, and one of the new ghouls is Abby, and we got to meet Operetta, who I think is very cool. I love her character design, but I love Abby too. I just like, there's a soft spot in my heart for Abby, and I just remember thinking she was like the coolest looking, like one of the coolest looking characters, because she's so like tall, and I remember thinking she was very cute in the web series. I need to watch the newer one because I know Abby is also in the new series, and I want to see how they do that, because I know how Draculaura is in the new cartoon because I've watched a couple episodes. So I'm tempted to like skip to an episode with Abby in it and then like skip back, because there's so many episodes of the new cartoon. So we shall see. I though do have to go, my dear Gremlins, because I have work, but I'll update you when I can. I'm gonna be playing more Monster High in the background, but I must go. So I'll talk to you later, Gremlins. Hello, the hair thingy is down. It is the end of the day, but again, super easy to set you up in here, so I'm just doing it right now because I can. You're going to get another camera angle very soon, but I did want to tell you I finished Monster High 4, back and deader than ever. So this one did kind of do things that I thought it was going to. It does get a little, this one feels kind of the goofiest. So in this one, everything is like totally fine between the regular people and the rads. And so there's no conflict there. So like conflict is built in other very random ways. I had mentioned that Draculaura, aka Lala, had gotten the school into this contest, and so they get selected. They have to pick like spokespeople, and she and Claude actually can't do it because she can't be photographed because she's a vampire. So it becomes like Frankie and Brett versus Cleo and Deuce, and at some point like Haley, who is a character that I did not remember. Actually, I do. Haley was Becca's friend. It becomes Haley and Heath. But then like all of that gets kind of goofy because Invisibility and Spectra kind of tamper with some stuff, and so it just gets like very weird. And then you like meet the people that are doing the event and they're weird, and like it all just kind of got very strange. And then like Dracula's plot was still like Mr. D, aka Dracula, wants her to like be a leader and do all this stuff, but it was just kind of like fine. Her plot had the most like development to it, I feel like, because it was her and like trying to figure out how to work with her father and really growing into someone who can be in charge of things. And we also got to learn about her like taking care of stray animals and stuff, which was very cute. But like the Melody and Frankie plots were so odd because, sorry, I took a sip of this like Dr. Pepper. I don't drink regular soda very often, and apparently it's just going to make me burp, which is unfortunate for me. But let us continue. So Frankie's plot is more like she feels like she hasn't done enough, and then like becoming the spokesperson, and like it was just odd, it felt like. And then Melody's is about becoming a singer. So she got her voice back, she wants to join a band, and like that is totally fine. But like that plot then turned into like her falling for another guy who is a rad all the time. Like his name is Granite, I think. Yeah. And he is a gargoyle, which is very fun. But like she starts falling for him. She and Jackson are fighting. And then like Jackson at one point turns into Hyde and is super supportive of her musical career. But when he's not Hyde, he's like, oh, I don't like your like what you're doing. And I was like, what? So it was just like odd. And then like we end with like everyone going to do stuff for the summer, but then brain then like we get an epilogue set in September because the new school year is starting, but the normie school was like destroyed at a certain point, like during the events of this book near the end. So like everyone's just gonna go to Monster High, which is what they named the new school, which is cute. It shows Monster High being built, but it's not going to be just for monsters. Like all the kids who went to the other school are also going there. And I was like, oh my goodness gracious. So, oh, now I have a cough. So like, it was fine. It was goofy. Like it felt so goofy in comparison to the other ones that were like all set very close together. And it was like the same consistent story. And then this one was like, everything is fine. So we're making drama in a different way. It's a YA book. I can't judge it that much, but I was just like, this is goofy. So I will be moving on to the Monster High Once Bitten, Twice Dead. I'm very excited for this one. I'm not going to give you a description because I feel like the back has one description, the flap has another description, and I just like don't want to get spoiled. So yeah, that's a fun time. I do have other updates for you, but I think I'm going to save that until the thing after this. So I am excited for the new book. I'm going to cough again, so I'm going to wrap this up. But we're going to do an unboxing next. So be ready for an unboxing and be talking about Monster High, the web series, because it was super cute and I finished it. But I gotta go. So I will talk to you in a bit, Gremlins. Good morning, Goblins. I am wearing this adorable $5 sweatshirt from Five Below that says, love you to death. I thought this guy was really cute. And I have this very large cup of Vampire Blood coffee. It's just the Mickey and Minnie Valentine's Day blend. You're propped up on a little box and we're gonna do an unboxing. It's right before work, so I can't take like too long, but I have no book updates for you yet. Well, kind of. I read the prologue to the new Dracula book and it, whoo, off to a bang, that book. So I'm really excited to read it. I don't think I'll be able to finish it until tomorrow. So tomorrow will be the last day of the vlog. But for now, we are going to open this very, very cute Happy Abominable box. Well, okay, it's the Skulltimate Secrets thing, but it's basically like a mystery box of doll. So let's get started. You won't really be able to see everything because it's gonna take me a sec to get all this packaging off, I think. But this is the like concept-y art, like the final box art for the dolls. So I did watch, and I didn't get into this yesterday, I watched all of the, there we go, original web series because someone on YouTube, I think actually Monster High's YouTube channel, had compiled all of it together. So you could watch all like 6 hours of the original web show. I still have not tracked down any of the animated movies. So right now I'm watching, oh gosh, this does not want to come off, the new animated series, but I thought I would talk to you about my favorite characters and why I picked Abby. So, one of my favorite characters is Abby from the original one. Ooh, she like pops out. Oh, that's wild. Okay, hold on. There are instructions. Ooh, she's moving around. I don't want her to get damaged, but this is the box. So cute. It's a little blue coffin. I'm gonna lay this down for a sec so I can look at the directions. But, brain. In the original web series, because I watched that in like college, grad school, something like that, because these dolls did not come out when I was a child. I used to look at them all the time in college. So if you live in the Midwest, you may be able to understand this. But we didn't really have anything open. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, so the setup for this is you search for clues, you find the tokens, and you assemble to reveal. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. And it lists what the contents are, but I'm not gonna show you that. So there's a little key. I'm gonna pull that out. It's taped to the side. So in college, there wasn't really anything to do. Like college and even when I was working after that. So like I went to school, left my hometown after college. So I went to college in my hometown, and there's not really anything to do past a certain time because it's just like a small Midwest town that has a lot of colleges in it. So sometimes we would just like go to Meijer, which was a grocery store I think it's only in the Midwest. And we would like walk around, look at stuff, grab snacks. And I always wanted to go to the toy section because I was like, oh, it's fun, we can look at toys. And they always had Monster High dolls. And I was like, these are so cool. Why didn't these come out when I was a kid? I'm taking a sip of coffee. So I never bought one. I always looked at them. And then I would still look at them. Like when I went away to grad school, I wound up watching all of the web series on like random nights. And I watched a ton of the movies. I even worked at a video store and I would play the movies because we had them in our kids section when no one was around. If I wanted something like fun to watch, that if someone did come in, you could watch any kid movie you wanted. So I'd be like, oh, it's fine. Okay, so this is the key. It has a little like blue filtery thing for finding your clues. So I do think you just like pop her out. So we're gonna do that. Oh, she's adorable. Okay, she has the packaging on here. All right, Abby, do you come out this way? Yes? Yes, you do. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, so this is the Abby. Oh, and she has little horns. Oh, I didn't grab scissors though, and she has little tags, but look at her, she's so cute. Look at the little, there's like right there, do you see them? So when I was like working at the video store, I would watch them on like that. I watched them on streaming for a while because they used to be on a bunch of stuff. Oh, she has like a little flip holder in here. Okay. I'm going to try and get her out of this. So, I'd watched the web series, I'd seen the movies. Yep, this is probably for something. So this is going over here. And then I just never wound up buying any of the dolls. And then when the new ones came out, I was like interested. Oh, is this gonna pop her head? I don't have, oh, I do have scissors. They're just way over there. Okay, we're gonna leave you as you are because I don't want to damage you. She's cute though. She didn't have like the same body type. She got big hips. I also thought that was cute for the new one. So I'm gonna put her on the ground for a sec. She's still attached to that little plastic thing. And we'll open this while I keep chatting. So behold, I don't know if you have to open both sides. You put the key in and turn, she said, as this is a children's toy. Oh, okay. Turned. And brain. There we go. So I'd watched all of it, and in that, I really did like the original characters. My favorite of the originals is Draculaura. Mostly because she's a vampire. That's really it. I like her style aesthetic. I thought her doll designs were really cool. Okay, I have like two little mystery pouches on this side. So I was really into her original design. And then they started making new ones. So like newer dolls started coming out. Oh my gosh, I think this setup, they're supposed to be like superstars. Oh my gosh, this is so gosh dang cute. Okay, so some of this is odds and ends. So like it's little pieces that you put together. So like there's a doll stand, there's that. There are two little hangers with the little Monster High skull. Are you gonna do it? It's so tiny. I don't think it'll close up on it. And then, ooh, there's like a little purple locket. So I really like Draculaura and the original ones, but then so I think it's Gen 2. They came out with like Abby and Venus and Operetta, and I don't know what generation she is, but I loved Honey Swamp too. I thought her design was really pretty, and she was in the animated show, and I completely forgot about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I remember thinking she was so cute. And she was, oh wow, is this, oh, this is a top. Oh, this is like very, very fancy. So I remembered really liking Abby because of her character design, because she was like so big and she had trouble fitting in the web series because she's from the Himalayas and she doesn't really interact with people. Oh my goodness, this is some, oh, it's a little thermos. Oh my gosh. Just a little tumbler. Please focus on the thing. I'm trying to cover my face so you can see them. Kinda. Sort of. And I just thought, oh, it's a little brush. I thought she was really fun. Oh, she gets a second pair of shoes. And oh, and a little duffel. Okay, so this is her little Monster High duffel bag. And I'll pull out the shoes. So I always thought that generation was really cool too, and I loved that they were all very different. So I was interested when they said Abby was going to be in this one. And Venus is also in this, but I haven't gotten to her in the show because I wanted to see how they were different. So in the original one, Abby has like a Russian accent, and she, I think solely because she's kind of dressed like, I want to say a Russian figure skater. Okay, these got a little squish, but they'll stretch out. So it's like a heel, but there's no heel on the back. They're identical, the shoes, but I'll stretch those out a little. Like the top, it's a little bendy. And we're gonna open the other side. Blah, blah, blah. So like she has like the little, her outfit is just like very Russian, and they give her kind of like a Russian-y accent. Not like the most accurate one, I'm sure, but she has kind of a Russian-y accent. And then in the new one, she's also from the Himalayas still, but in this one, so I did read the wiki to see, the original Abby from the like original series, she has two parents. They send her in the exchange program, and she's part of the Monster High student exchange. So she's from the Himalayas and she's visiting. So that's the setup for this one, for the original one. And again, I loved her character design, thought she was really cool. Oh, this is like a crown. It is a crown. I think it's supposed to be her like headset because they're like musicians. Like they're a pop group. Very Spice Girls to me. So that Abby is strong, tough, like super well, once she gets settled in, she's more confident. This is a little like mic set. That is very cute. And then in the newer one, Abby, it turns out, is also from the Himalayas, but she is Nepalese. I think they said Nepalese. She's from Nepal. And her mom is actually like really afraid of other monsters and people because people have a bad view of, oh, this is what this clips onto, of Yetis. So they've been living in, oh, this is very cute, in hiding for like a long time. And Abby really wants to go to Monster High. Oh my goodness. It's little shorts. It's like, oh, like workout outfit. Oh, this is adorable. Little shorts. Little leggings. There's two of those. And then there's another set of them. Little sparkle ones. They're like tights. Actually, these are tights. They're attached. These are tights. And she winds up kind of running away, and she runs into Draculaura and everyone at this, oh, this goes to this thing, I think. Yes, this is the mic that goes in like that. So see, musician-y. So she actually winds up showing up at, oh, this little finger was close, at Draculaura's father's castle, because he has one in the Himalayas, but it's on the like non-Yeti side. Can I not open these? And so that's how they meet, and she just really wants to go to Monster High and make friends, and she's a little more worried. She's a little clumsy, but she's also only ever been around her, these are freaking adorable, been around her mom. So she just like doesn't have like a lot of human, well, monster connection in this case, but she was so cute and so sweet. And I think she and Heath are gonna date, like Heath Burns, fire guy. So she was super cute. So I do love both of them, and I love her character design. This like newer one where they said she's pear-shaped online, which is true. She got big hips. I got big hips. It's lovely. I think it's adorable. I will get her out of here, but not just yet. But this is just so gosh dang cute. It does have some assembly instructions that I have to follow to like get this all situated, because there's like pieces you attach, and I'm gonna do that myself so that I don't break anything. Oh, I wasn't supposed to pull her out. You're supposed to, here, I'll try and get this on. possibly. See, it says that attaches, but I don't see how that's possible. Unless I do it like our credit card. That can't be true. This must, oh, this attaches to this. I understand now. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna snap that. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do the actual reveal. Shh, shh. Didn't already see the doll. All right, let's see if I can get her legs back down. And I should be able to slide her, maybe, without damaging her. Come on, Abby. Thank you. Kinda. She's still sticking out. But you like do this. I'll make sure to do that correctly on the Draculaura one, but she's out now, so I'm gonna like slide her. But yeah, so I love both versions of Abby. I think the original one is very like tough for an exchange student. They have her set up as very, I would say very stereotypical like Russian character, where it's like we don't talk much, we just kind of do what we do. That's just based on like her accent and the way she talks about herself. And then little Abby in the new one just wants to make friends and is cute, and oh my gosh, this outfit design is adorable. I love her shoes. But I'm gonna get all of her closet set up so I know where all of her pieces are and I don't lose them. So I'm gonna do that and then I have to start work. But I wanted to do this little unboxing and show off this little Abby. I'm gonna try and read some of Once Bitten, Twice Dead. Oh, good lord. Oh, she's just so cute. I have to figure out how to set them up. Some of that during like my lunch break or something, and I'll fill you in on thoughts because I am very intrigued because it's a lot darker than the other ones. Like it started dark and I know it's staying dark. So I'm just like, what is gonna happen in this? So I will update you when I can on that. I just wanted to do this little unboxing and we're gonna end with another unboxing, but I'm keeping that one kind of a surprise. You probably figured out who the other character was that I got, but shh, you don't officially know yet. I will open that particular monster when I finish Once Bitten, Twice Dead. But yeah, so I do think the new series is cute. It feels a little younger than the web series did, but I feel like that's only because the original web series that they did and those movies, they all just read a little older to me because they're very into fashion, they're very into shopping, they're very into like boys and stuff. I feel like that seems more like older high school to me than younger high school, but that's just me. And these, the newer series does feel a little younger. Everyone is technically the same age, but they're like more focused on like, well, fashion is a thing. It's more focused on like magic. Like Draculaura is like learning to be a witch and doing magic, and how Claudine is coming into her werewolfness, and Frankie in the newer one is non-binary, and so just saying that so you understand the pronoun thing. In that one, Frankie is they, but in all the other stuff I've read, Frankie has been she pronoun wise. But Frankie in the new one is they, and right now they're building a friendship with Cleo that's really adorable. So it's been very cute. So this feels cuter than the original one, but I am loving this Abby design. Like I love her hair. I love that this is basically the Spice Girls, but with Monster High. And they're just really cute. I do really like the character design for this. I like the original design too, but like this is a very sturdy doll. And I like that she got big legs. I remember they were all very thin, like very tiny dolls. And this Abby is sturdy. She's got little horns. And I love little horns on a doll. Or I like wearing my horns too. So like this is cute. I might do some like little buns at some point. She's so freaking cute. I don't know that it'll change her outfit, but I'm gonna get all of her stuff set up. I will talk to you later, Gremlins, when I have book updates. I'm gonna drink some coffee, finish getting set up for work because I made sure to get up plenty early so I could film this. And yeah, so I will talk to you about, I keep calling it the wrong thing, Once Bitten, Twice Dead, when I have an update for you, Gremlins. Hello. Okay, it's the end of the day and I have updates for you on the Draculaura book. So, Once Bitten, Twice Dead. I love Tiffany Schmidt. I don't know that I've ever read anything else by her. I will have to look. But this writing is so perfectly like the original Monster High series. Like the tone is perfect, the characterization is perfect. It is just like so wonderful and I love it. So I can't tell you a ton without spoiling it. And I really don't want to spoil it because if you like Monster High, and I would assume you're watching this if you don't just like watching my stuff because you like Monster High, but who knows. This is also just like a fun book, so I don't want to spoil it. But in this, the book starts off with this like huge revelation. Like a thing happens that really impacts Draculaura's life. So that's what I will say. Big deal, huge deal. And then that kicks off sort of chaos for Monster High, which I can tell you because that's in the premise. Well, all of this is going on. Draculaura is dealing with a lot of like feelings towards events that are happening, and she winds up meeting this human boy named Poe. So she and Poe are like really hitting it off, but it's very strange because he is a normie. And so there's like a romance between her and Poe, but they're both dealing with sort of related things. So they've made sort of a mutual connection about something that's happened to both of them. And then she's trying to figure out if she can be with him while very odd stuff is happening at Monster High. The Denial family is really trying to assert their influence on monster society. So that is causing a lot of additional sort of tension in the friend group. So Cleo really wants to support her dad, but because the school is in such turmoil right now because of events that are happening, everyone is really annoyed at Cleo. So like there's tension there. Draculaura is dealing with her own thing. So it's kind of like not tension with her friends, but she's feeling kind of awkward with her friend group. And so all of that is going on. And I am going to spoil one romance thing because this book secretly has sapphic rep that I was not anticipating. This was never in the web series, to my knowledge. I don't know if this appeared in fanfic. I don't know if this was like a web thing, like if this occurred at some point and I just didn't know about it. But in this, Claudine and Toralei are dating and it is adorable. I just needed you to know that because I was like, what? This is sapphic? What? I mean, the Draculaura part isn't, which I knew it wouldn't because she was with Claude. And in this book, at this point, she's not with Claude. And I was just like, what? And it's adorable. So I just want to point that out. That is kind of a spoiler, but I mean, it's representation in the book that I wasn't expecting, and it's adorable. Also, Ghoulia in this, wonderful. They have her write a lot to convey what she's saying. So it's like written things to other characters to say what she's talking about. So I don't know. It is so good. It's so fun. It is also very like heartbreaking-ish. Like, I don't have a good, like, there's a lot of sad happening in here on top of all of the, like, incredible nostalgia of it all. I am halfway through, roughly. I think I have 150 pages left, so I'm on chapter 13. I just want to keep reading this, because I, like, blew through a bunch of this at lunch. I was like, oh, I must keep reading. So, this is incredible. But we are running errands. I'm definitely gonna read that again, so I'm so glad I got it for Christmas. I put it on my list, like, right away when I saw it was coming out, and then I got it. I didn't buy it for myself. I am buying myself a vampire book this month. It is happening. Just as an aside, I'm going to be purchasing myself Hungerstone, which is a Carmilla retelling. There is no audiobook for it, so I'm gonna buy it because it sounds wonderful and right up my alley, and it gives me an excuse to do like a whole Carmilla week that maybe in this month, depending on how Vampire Academy goes. I don't know. I also have to take like a mini, this is unrelated to the incredible book, but I have to take like a mini vampire break at some point because I need to listen to the second Her Majesty's Royal Coven book, and I need to read the novella, and I can't vlog that because it'll just spoil all the things. I will say I'm super excited about the novella for that because it's called Queen Bee and it's about Anne Boleyn, and I was like, ooh, this is gonna be fun. Even if it's not like important for the universe, I'm just like, this will be fun for me. So yeah, so I have this. This is the last book. My goal is to finish this tomorrow. I'm gonna do a whole Draculaura like look. I'm gonna do eye makeup, I think, and some form of lipstick, and I have fangs because I also need to do the thumbnail for this video. I don't think I'm gonna put on my wig just because I'm going to have work immediately after, and while the wig is not hard to take off and on, it'll just be easier if I do like fangs and makeup and just leave my purple hair without putting on my like purple pink white wig. It does not match her hair, but it feels vampire-y. And I actually did a Draculaura look a long time ago with that wig on. I thought it looked really good, but no wig. But tomorrow I will be wearing my Monster High jacket. I'll briefly have the fangs on. They're hard for me to talk in, so I probably won't have them on for that, but I cannot wait to see how this ends. Like, I just want to finish it desperately. And then I get to open the final thing. I'm gonna unbox the other doll that you can probably guess what it is, but still, I'm just like really excited. So this is incredible. I'm having a wonderful time. It is after work, so I'm trying to do this kind of quick because we need to run an errand. So I was like, I gotta film this update super fast before I forget. So there's that. We need to use a coupon. If I remember correctly, I think we're running to Bath & Body Works because we have a coupon that's going to expire. And then we might be running by our local liquor store to see about this one type of wine. Just random updates for you on what we need to do. But I'm loving this book. I just want to keep reading it. I want to finish it. I want to know what happens. This is wonderful. This is delightful. Also, I think you can see it if I move some direction, kind of. Down on my bookshelf next to my Beetlejuice tombstone is Abby, and I have figured out that I should be able to put Draculaura on the same little coffin closet. She won't really go with the blue, but I really like the blue, so I think I'm just gonna set them up on that one together. But that's it. That is all the updates for now. I will update you when I'm further in the book, because I'm very excited about it. Possibly when I'm done. I may not be able to update you till I'm done, though I may also update you about this very curious wine. It's not vampire related. I've had vampire wine and it was not good. It actually may have been that like vampire brand wine, but it could have been old because I got it at a random liquor store with Krista while I was doing a job interview. And it was not Halloween time from what I remember. So it could have been corked, the wine. But yeah, we're not having vampire wine. It's actually unicorn wine. I will have to show it to you later in the video. But yeah, I gotta go. We have errands to run. But I need to tell you, this book is incredible and I love it. And Tiffany Schmidt is a delight. And I need to see if she's written other things. But I gotta go. So I will talk to you later, Gremlins. I know I'm talking really fast. I'm very caffeinated. Also, I'm just really excited. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I will talk to you sometime tonight, Gremlins, when I show you the very, very odd wine. Possibly tell you about the end of this book if I decide I'm just gonna read while we're watching television. But we do have to eat. So don't see that that's gonna happen. Anyway, I gotta go. I will talk to you later. Krista is here. We're back from errand running. She is holding the unicorn wine. It is not good. I tried it I took like the tiniest sip before I left to see, and it's not good. But she's gonna try it herself. Let's see what your thoughts are. Yeah, see, it smells weird. Bane, do not jump on me. Right?
It's like a regular wine that went skunk.
Right, like it tastes skunked and like the bubbles physically hurt my tongue at one point.
Tastes like skunked wine.
Right, but it doesn't.
Skunked wine?
Maybe it is. I mean, it was $5. I don't know. I thought tomorrow when my stomach's feeling slightly better, I might try it with elderflower in it just to see.
It definitely tastes like a skunk wine.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, it's not great. It was only $5 though, so I can't be that mad at it.
There's no date on it.
No, they normally don't have those. Because like they're not really supposed to skunk if they're screw top, I thought. Like I thought that was the whole point. But no, there won't be a date. There's never dates on them. Alrighty, that's all I wanted you to see. So Gremlins, I'm signing off for the night. I'm gonna make some dinner and then we are just gonna chill and then I'll fill you in on my Draculaura thoughts and the doll unboxing that you're not allowed to know about yet because I haven't officially told you what doll it is, but that's happening tomorrow morning. So I'll see you in the morning, Gremlins. Hi, oh gosh, the lighting in this room is very weird. So you're very briefly in my bathroom because I'm gonna do my makeup for the thumbnail. So this is the Monster High like Hot Topic palette. Got it forever, well not forever ago. It's not that old, but these are the colors. Yeah, some of them have little like skulls, some of the Monster High logo. But I'm gonna do Draculaura makeup, get all that on, do the thumbnail, and then finish out the video. But I wanted to show you the palette because it's very cute. It's like a little sparkly yearbook. But I'm gonna get that done. I'll be back looking very Draculaura-esque. Hello, Gremlins! Ta-da! Told you, getting Draculaura-y. These teeth, not conducive to talking. So I'm just gonna really quickly tell you that I finished Once Bitten, Twice Dead. It's so hard to talk in. It was so good. The ending had me gripped like the whole time. It was so fun, so wild. Basically, if you took a Monster High movie and made it more mature, I do think it was like, this may be YA, but like it is definitely like a more mature read than your standard like Monster High OG web series or movie. It was wild, so freaking good. Draculaura had such a good arc. I love this. Though I did look up the author and she has written YA, which is totally fine, but it's not really anything I would normally read, which is like slightly frustrating. I'm kind of hoping they get her to write another Monster High book. I don't know if it's popular enough. I don't know like at this point if they're still doing that because like I don't know if they're making like more movies. I don't know, but it would be great if she made another one. I want her to make another one. Please let this woman make another one. I I'm gonna go. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cough. I've been running around all morning. I need to take these out, and then we'll officially end the video with the final unboxing of the doll. But I can't do that in these teeth. They're poking me. I am having trouble forming words. So let me unteeth, keep the rest of this outfit on. We'll do the final ending portion of the video, which will be unboxing another Monster High doll. So I will be right back, Gremlins. Get ready for an unboxing to end the video. Hello. I don't have fangs in, so you can probably hear me a little bit better. But here we are. This is the final one. Ta-da! So I did get the Draculaura one, and I'm going to open it so you can see what it is. So this is the same kind of thing as the Abby. So it's also Skulltimate Secrets. I'm debating about which one to put them on because I can only really fit one of the coffins there. So we may switch to the pink one just because it's more like Monster High official colors. So I'm taking off the directions because they were not super useful last time. And getting this out. And now I know that I'm supposed to wait to open the doll. So we're gonna do the other parts and then I will take out Draculaura. So let's get this going. Same system as last time. Cute little key. This one is pink. You put it in the little things. You turn them. Ta-da! All right, and then have the little bags. And I'm actually gonna take all the little bags out first. So other side, snap, twist. Oh, okay. This one piece is like sticking out already. Interesting. All right, closing that back up for now. Okay, so this wasn't in a bag, and I swear it was in a bag last time, so I'm just gonna take it out. This is Draculaura's little like mic crown. It is very cute. It has like heart, little bat wing. It's very, very cute. All right, I have that one. I'll put my trash over here. Then this one. We have, oh, this is her little bat charm. It's the heart on it. And then these are clothes. Yeah, these are her like casual clothes. So we have like little pink shorts, pink tights, and then little pink socks. So should probably all be very similar to Abby's, except it's pink. So this is part of the stand. So I'll put that there. And what's here? I want to make sure I got everything out of this one. Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, these are the little, they're little fingerless gloves. I couldn't get them on Abby. I tried, but hers have little hearts in them. Hers had snowflakes. So I'll put those there. And then so I don't lose this because it doesn't have a bag or anything. Ta-da! Added her little mic so she can be a superstar. All right, and then this one. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. So it said Abby's came with this and I could not find it anywhere. So I don't know if mine like got misplaced, if mine just didn't come with one, but it's like a little bag charm. I think it's gonna be really hard to see. A little bag charm. It goes on their duffel. Yeah. Let's get all of these out. So have a little hairbrush, very cute. Put that here. She also gets her own little pink tumbler. I'll do that. There you go. Then, oh, her other shoes are very cute too. If I can get them out of this. There's a lot of tape on these. Okay. Yeah, those are very fun. She also has a duffel bag, which I will show you. There we go. Didn't need the tape yet. Sorry if I cough. I swear, I was running around all morning and... Okay, hi, I'm back. That escalated into a coughing fit that I couldn't stop. So I just stopped recording so I could take care of it. These are her very cute shoes. They look like curtains, kind of. They're identical, so I'll just show you the one. See? Sorry. Very cute. And then her duffel bag. It's just a little pink little duffel bag. Very cute. Very cute. Makes sense. It's just all Draculaura stuff. And what else did Abby come with? I feel like I'm forgetting things that came with Abby's. Oh, okay. So here is her... Oh gosh. I did put scissors around here somewhere. There they are. I need them. This is her little, like, I want to call it a corset top, but that doesn't seem right. Right. And then think these are her closet bits. So she also came with 2 hangers and a little doll stand and the closet rod. And then this is the heart. So, all right, if I do this correctly this time. So this is the little thing you make. Look at this out of here. Then you're supposed to, whoop, as I drop it, snap this in, right? And all that. There we go, got it. So you like snap that in on the front, and then plastic stuck. And push your doll out. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get that off. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. Oh, she has little pigtails. Okay, she is adorable. This is so cute. There is a setup to put her back in here. So let me tip her so I can cut her out this time. Oh, come on. The little clips to get their bodies out are so hard. Yeah, that's a little stand thing. Okay, I'm gonna try and get her tipped out and maybe that'll help. I just can't get there's like little things. Oh gosh. Holding her hair in. Ah! I don't know where that went. That like flew across my office. And Dracula. There's one more in here. So this one, oh, and Sam has fallen over. So now I have a Sam in my hip. There we go. Okay, I have to adjust Sam. Please sit up. Thank you. All right, get her out. Oh my gosh, she is freaking adorable. Adorable. Okay, and then there's like a little rubber band. That. Her hair is so cute. She has like the little heart. Like, is it this eye? This eye. Little heart right there. Oh, she is so cute. All right, let's get her just like Abby. Her little top is a slightly bit easier to get on. I'm leaving their, so they come with like an underdress, which I think is supposed to be like a casual. I don't know. I'm putting the little corset bit on top of it, because then her like stomach is covered. And then I kind of don't want to put this on her because I feel like it's gonna hide her ears, which are so frigging cute. All right, let's see. Because then like her pigtails go. I don't know that I'm gonna have her wear hers. Abby's is like a cute little crown, but like Dracula's is hiding her very cute ears. I don't want to ruin her hair. Maybe do I go further back? I'm really trying not to like screw up her hair or ears. Like this side does not want to be on her ears. Okay, that maybe. It's not like, I feel like Abby's was a little easier to like line up than Dracula's is, because I don't want to damage her head. Oh my gosh. All right, little thing. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, her one ear doesn't want to be in them, which understandable. She has very cute ears. It's like it's not really sized for her ears. Like I can do that. I'm like, I feel like that's gonna squish her ear. But if I don't squish her ear, then it doesn't, like, see, it's coming off, sort of. Maybe. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. I know this is taking me forever. Let's see. Okay. There we go. That works a little bit better. It's like not quite covering her ears. I don't know. I liked Abby in hers because hers gives like crown. I don't know. Like it definitely like is the outfit. The outfit is like cute rock star kind of thing. I don't know if I like it on Draculaura because I feel like Draculaura is cuter without it. So we're not gonna put it on her. I am gonna give her her little pink cup because I think the cups are very cute. How did I put it on Abby? Okay. She can hold hers in this hand, possibly. Yeah, they're both sized the same way, so should hold. I just think the cups are cute. All right, and it does not particularly want to be in this hand. All right, we'll switch it. Maybe it'll hold better over here. A little bit. And kind of bend her arm a little. Woo! Okay. Dracula just dropped hers. It's fine. She's just too cute. She is adorable. I do think... Oh, I also love these shoes. I may use this stand. This reads more Monster High, I think. Like, very noticeably Monster High. If I can... There we go. Get the little door down. So, I think I'm going to switch it to this one. But I'm going to show you that. She will just, like, attach over here. Yeah. Okay. She's just too cute. I just love her character design. I love the black with the pink. She's so cute. Okay. I'm going to put her down. And then I have to clean up things and get stuff situated. Her little cup fell somewhere upon me. There it is. But yeah, so that was very cute. Oh, I meant to show you. So the bag charm is supposed to go like this. I swear to you, Abby's did not come with one. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, so this was a lot of fun for me. It was very nostalgic. I have almost finished the new the new animated show. It is cute. It just feels a little bit younger. Like Krista came in, she was like, yeah, this feels very family friendly. And I was like, the other one was, but it was more like fashion and like wild adventures because they're monsters. So I still think it is very cute. It just feels like younger kids could watch it. Whereas I feel like the web series was geared toward like older girls, or older people. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun. I absolutely love that last book. The series was silly because it was just so odd that they're like living with humans and pretending to be human, and just an interesting take on the universe. But I had a wonderful time. I got to wear my jacket. I got to do this fun makeup, and Krista let me get these dolls. This Dracula is just so precious. She's so cute. I'm gonna get them set up together. But yeah, so this was very, very fun. Let me know if you want me to do like more Monster High, or if there's like a nostalgic thing you would like me to do. I've done some American Girl stuff and some Babysitters Club stuff, and I plan on doing a little bit more of that at some point this year. I haven't decided when, but let me know if you'd be interested in seeing something else, or if there's some franchise you think would be fun to cover. I don't know. This was a lot of fun, and I kind of want to see if there's more. I know they did comics. I just don't know if my library has more stuff. I'll have to look. I swear something else came up. So, I don't know. I will look. But let me know what you thought of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, please subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram at CliffGoEverAfter. And I think that is it. So, bye for now, Gremlins.